His, he just telling me all type of things to try to get me in trouble, and I'm just like, he's lying. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, why is he trying to sabotage me?
I might just pull up and flex on my cool. I might just pull up and flex with ya. Ooh. I might just count on my hundreds, they blue. I'm Chloe Banks and I flexing on you.
Okay, so anyways, Jerry goes to jail. The whole situation makes it to the news and everything like that. And when Jerry went to jail, he told one of his arresting officers that his brother's, we're gonna call his brother Big Back. So he told the officer that his brother Big Back would be calling me and to look out for his call. He's gonna handle everything for him. So sure enough, Big Back called me, and he seemed like a really cool dude at first. He was just like, I'm so worried about Jerry, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, well, is he gonna get out? Like, what's going on? This, that, and the other. So while this is going on, I was still working a lot because I didn't know what was, I'm like, okay, me and Jerry not together, but I'm like, I would help him get out of jail just off the strength that, the thing about Jerry was when he was up and he looked out. But when he was down, it was just a wrap. So I felt like if he went to jail, like I would pitch in if I can. So anyway, I'm working. One night, Big Back calls me and he's like, hey, I'm leaving work. Are you working tonight? Do you need a ride? So I'm like, actually, I do need a ride. I was working in a club in a city called Ovalaka at the time. So when he came to pick me up, I'm thinking like he really just doing a good deed because his homeboy locked up. And he knows that me and Jerry was having problems and we was not together at that moment, but like I was still like his person that if something happened to him, they would call me. So Jerry, I guess, told him to look out for me, or he just took that upon himself, whatever. So he stops to McDonald's to grab some fries or whatever the case may be, and he's like, I cannot help but tell you, you are so beautiful, like you really a baddie, like you're so pretty, like you really should hang out with me sometime, like you really gotta hang out with me. I said, wait, what? So I'm really confused because I'm not really the type of girl that be talking to like niggas homeboys. Like I don't really do stuff like that. So I'm like, you don't think what you're saying is a little weird? Like that's very weird. And y'all know I'm from New York, so he probably not used to a bitch that, I'm like, you acting weird. Why are you being weird? So he's like, why so aggressive? I'm like, cause you being weird. He's like, how is that weird? Like you a pretty girl, I'm just letting you know. I said, so if Jerry was at your house and you go in the shower or you go to your room and your girl walks to get something in the kitchen and Jerry like, oh my God, you should hang out with me at my house sometime when you're not around. Wouldn't that be shiesty? Wouldn't that be weird? He's like, no, that's not weird. That's what guys do. When guys see a girl they like, they're going to talk to them. Like, it don't matter whose girl is who. I said, that's bitches that let niggas pass them around. Like, it's not, and what's crazy is, I wasn't even talking to you. Me and Jerry was not even together at this time. But I just have a thing where I do not like talking to, I can't be that girl that I have multiple bodies in one crew. Like, I just don't like being that. Because I feel like niggas sit around and talk about shit like that. I really, honestly, God, I feel like they really gather around and talk about it. Because the same way girls gossip, niggas gossip too. So, I'm like, what you doing is weird. And when Jerry calls me, I'm going to tell him what you did. Like, I was that type of girlfriend. Like, if my boyfriend, homeboy try to talk to me, I'm going to tell my nigga. Like, that one, that's a snake right there. So, even though me and Jerry not together, I'm like, I'm going to tell him what you did because you weird. So, when I get home, he calls me, Big Back. He's like, please, I'm begging you, don't tell Jerry what happened. I said, I'm going to tell him. Like, and I love the fact that he was really panicking because I was serious. I'm going to tell him. So, I had the phone on speaker. My daughter heard him. My daughter said, this is crazy. I said, at least you my witness to know I'm not lying. Why his homeboy trying to talk to me? So, sure enough, like 2-3 days later, Jerry get out of jail. When Jerry get out of jail, he pops up to my door. I do not know why. I guess I'm assuming that he's going to come and get the dog. Jerry telling me he don't got no phone. He don't got no way to contact his people. So he needs to be somewhere where he got a phone to call his lawyer, call his sister, call whoever he got to call. Because at this point in time, I'm still believing that Jerry got his own place in Orlando somewhere. But in my mind, I knew like this nigga cannot possibly have his own crib in Orlando because why is he always here? Nobody with their own place is going to be at your place every single time and not their own. People want to enjoy their rent. Like, nobody's just going to abandon their house unless they're not living in it. So, I'm like, okay, we're not together, so you cannot sleep in the same bed as me, but you could be here and you could use my spare business phone until you get your phone or whatever you gotta do. So Jerry at my crib, using my phone, mind y'all, and my old business phone, I have like pictures in my, what's that shit called? When you hide it, like nobody can see it? You hit my hidden. Yeah. So I have pictures in my hidden of like me, my ex-boyfriends, like my personal business. So Jerry, instead of him going through using the phone to contact his lawyer and his family, this clown ass nigga is going through the phone. This nigga telling me, oh, you really foul, you a foul ass dime. For y'all that don't know, the Florida people, they call women, well, the Haitian Floridians, they call women dames. Dame is Creole for lady. So he was like, you a foul ass dime. How you hugged up with these niggas in these pictures, you kissing them, but you never hugged up with me like this, you never take pictures with me. So I said, because they was making me happy when I was with them. You're not making me happy. So how the hell am I gonna be happy in a picture with you? We not together, like why does it even matter? Like this nigga was just such a bug out. So, you know, like I'm already pissed. So he find himself so mad, he not even sleeping in the living room no more. I had a balcony. This nigga sleep on the balcony every night. Remember he used to sleep? He was sleeping on the balcony every night with his blanket on my patio furniture because he was so cold, so mad. I don't care if you're mad. I don't care if you're furious. We are not together. So, hold on, let me look at my key points because I got to tell y'all this story in key points. At this time, we're not together, so yes, other niggas is calling me, trying to take me out and stuff like that. And I'm trying to tell him, I don't want you getting mad at me. First up, we're not together. Like, this was the weirdest shit ever. Like, we're not together, but you staying here. Like, I mean, like, it's like, you're not even my baby daddy or something to where that situation is typical. This is not, you just my boyfriend. Like, you was just my boyfriend. Why are you still, why are you making yourself indisposable in my life? So, let me see. Okay, so Jerry staying in my house. So y'all remember Junkie Jit, my boo that I'm talking to, whatever the case may be. So Junkie Jit called me like, hey, baby girl, I really want to see you. I really miss you. What's up? What you doing? Like, I got you something. Pull up, da da da. So I go downstairs. I see that Jerry was sleeping, and I went to Junkie Jit outside. So when I went to Junkie Jit, I'm like, babe, I'm so sad. I need some money. You know, I'm hungry. He gave me some money. He took me out to eat. And then he took me to get like 6 bouquets of roses. Everybody knows I love roses. Like, roses is really my thing. Like, that's really what I live for is roses. So I hung out with Junkie Jit the whole night. And when he dropped me back home, I said, you know what? Don't pull off here. Park. Wait right here for me. I'm going to run upstairs, put these things down, and I'm coming back outside to kick it with you. I just wanted to see the temperature of the crib because Jerry was there. So the flowers are taller than me, so I'm walking like this, but I can't see in front of me because I'm holding the flowers. Jerry runs out of his car. He's like, you fucking sneaky ass bitch, I'm gonna kill you. Like, he started going crazy. Like, he said he was gonna unalive me. Like, he was just going so crazy. Like, to the point I just ran in the house, right? When I ran in the house, I went and I took my money quickly from my stash where I was saving my rent money in my room. Because one thing about Jerry, every time he get mad, he got a stealing problem. He would start stealing stuff. Y'all already understand why I went to jail, because he cannot keep his hands to himself. So, Jerry was like, oh, I'm a cheater, this and that, explain. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I lied. I said, no, I was not with nobody. I was with my cousin, and mind y'all, my family, my cousins, my homegirls, everybody buys me flowers. So to say my homegirl or my cousin bought me flowers wasn't crazy because everybody buys me flowers. So I was like, oh my God, no, I was with my cousin. She's out here. She got me some flowers. Blah, blah, blah. She's in the car right now. Like, I told a big ass lie because I was so scared. Like, I was so scared. So he's like, let me see her. Let me see her. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, let me just go grab her out the car. I left the house. I went in the car. I told Junkie Jit, drive off. Junkie Jit, like, what happened? Junkie Jit already knew about the situation with Jerry. And he knew all about it. He was really, like, there for me, supporting me, whatever. Junkie Jit, like, what? You want me to bust this? Like, you want me to get up with him? Like, you want me to, like, Junkie Jit, he wasn't no punk. Like, he was really, like, he was a crazy young nigga. Like, he don't play. So, Junkie Jit, like, now I'm about to break this nigga up. You want me to beat him up? I'm like, no, oh my God, like, let's just go, let's just go. So he drive off. He gave me a hotel for the night, whatever the case may be. We got to breakfast in the morning. When we came from breakfast, I had my remaining of my breakfast. Jerry bought my phone. So every time we get in a fight, he tried to take my phone away. So I put my phone inside my plate of food and I went in the house. Before I went in the house, I called my homegirl Quay, and I told Quay, like, sis, you need to come meet me at my house right now. Jerry need to go, and I'm gonna lose my mind, and I really feel like he's gonna hurt me today. I need you to pull up to my house. I really need you to pull up. So Quay, like, sis, I'm on my way. I said, all right, I'm not gonna be able to call you because I'm hiding my phone from him. I'm really scared right now. So Quay's on her way to me. I go up, I call the cops before I even get in the house, and I told them, listen, you need to come. This is what's going on. When I got to near my door, I see Jerry's car filled up with all my Chanel bags, all my Gucci sneakers, everything that I own, my everything was inside of his car and in his trunk. So I'm like, why is he clearing out my house? Like, what in the weird is going on? Like, I gotta understand you trying to take my phone because you bought it, but you taking Chanel bags that you never bought, baby. You taking stuff that you didn't buy. That's delusional. That's delusion. So I'm like, okay, Jerry, let me explain. I already know the police on their way. I'm like, let me explain. I'm talking to him. So when Jerry going crazy, this day he was trying to fight me and all this type of crazy mess. And when the cops came, I was like, thank God, you know, I've been trying to stall him so y'all could get time to get here. Please get him out my house. He got all my belongings in his car. So the cops was able to get him to give me like maybe 2 or 3 pairs of my shoes and my daughter and me birth certificate, our socials and stuff. The cops were able to get him to give me that. And I think he gave me back my phone, right? So I have my phone, I'm good. Quay pulls up same time as the cops pull up. So now Quay can't stand this nigga. So she's so happy, like, yes, this nigga about to finally go to jail. The cops end up kind of siding with him because he pulled his famous line, she's a stripper, all she does is cheat on me, I take care of her, this and that. And it's like, really, sweetie, I was taking care of you after a while, so stop playing crazy. So, after this whole situation happens with Jerry and the cops, he leaves, and I just continue on about my day. When I look through me and my daughter's stuff, it's certain things that are not there. So I called Jerry. I said, listen, you need to give me my stuff back. What's wrong with you? I'm like, why do you want to take everything from me? Like, if we're not together, we're just not together. But you don't got to try to take everything from me. Like, you don't got to be weird like that. You don't got to get on weirdo mode. You don't got to do all that to me. So Jerry like, oh, if you want your stuff back, give me back my half of the rent money that I gave you. Give me back my money. I'm like, okay, so I got to buy my stuff back from you. Cool, got it. So I go to, and it's crazy. Kayla, is my Louis Vuitton box in my room?
I think so.
See if my sneakers is in there. My Louis Vuitton box, the one that's broken, so I can show them. So, is it there in my room? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what happened. What's the after effect? So, Quay is still with me. Quay like, okay, you know, I'm gonna pull up with you. You gonna give me the money and you get your stuff back. So we meet in front of my complex. I come out the car and I'm getting my stuff. When I'm getting my stuff from him, I said, you sure? Like, I'm getting all my things. Like, I'm going to give you half the money and you give me half my stuff, and then I'm going to get half of the stuff and I'm going to give you half the money. Like, just to make sure we're not. He said, yo, you want your stuff or not? You want your stuff or not? No? All right, fuck you. Yeah. So he grabs my necklace, my Chloe necklace, and this is a real diamond necklace. This is from Sam, no, the one that's broken. So this is a real diamond necklace. Like, this got real diamonds in it, and it's from, where did I get it from? I got this from Sam Diamonds, Pop Smoke, Old Judah. So I'm like, this is something I got for myself, and I treasure this because I paid for this over myself. Like, I really, like, you know, like, I did my due diligence, like, to get me something nice, a chain with my name on it. So it's really special to me. So he got my chain. I'm trying to chase it for my chain and stuff. I'm like, I'm not moving out your car till you give me my chain, give me my necklace, bro. He acting like he about to throw my necklace and stuff, to the point that he starts attacking me. He punched me in the face. He starts hitting me. He starts just attacking me and drives his car off with the door open and me in it. I thought I was really gonna die, y'all. And so my homegirl Quay is following behind him, like, where's she going? And mind you, my homegirl got her fire on her. She got her fire on. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if she going, you know? So I'm just, so everything is running through my head. My lip is bleeding. I'm just going crazy. And it's to the point where, like, the only way for me to get all my things back was to really play reverse psychology and act like I'm so sorry and I recognize what I did wrong and I love him and this and that and I'm be with him and you gotta calm down and this, that, and the third. So I was able to calm him down after like an hour or two drive. He was acting like he's gonna drive me somewhere for some girls to come and fight me. It's like, you can call whoever you want to call, but I'm gonna get up there with anybody. So I don't know who he thought that was scaring. So after that happened, I was able to get my stuff back from him. He felt really bad. He gave me back my money, whatever the case may be. So I was so scared to tell him that I wanted him to leave the house. I just pretended that everything was normal, right? So in the midst of this, my leasing office calls me, because by this time my mugshots had already surfaced back to my leasing office. They called me. They said, we get multiple complaints that there's multiple cop visits to your unit. Then we got a mugshot for domestic violence. You cannot stay here no more. Like, we are evicting you. You need to leave. So I'm like, oh my God. So now I went out of town to go get some work done so I can make some money, whatever the case may be. Jerry's supposed to be going about his own way, this, that, and third, whatever. So Father's Day rolls up. When Father's Day rolls up, what had happened? Okay, so when we took that long, like him not seeing me, Father's Day had pulled up, and Junkie J had got me a new phone, got me some money, this, that, and the third, whatever. So when Junkie J started helping me out, Jerry started to notice that. So Jerry was just like still seeing cash apps, stuff like that from Junkie J. So Jerry started to lose his freaking mind. Like, literally on Father's Day, this man attacked me in my house. Literally attacked me. Took my phones. To the point I didn't even have no way to get to work. I had to use my daughter's phone. I had no contact to the outside world. He attacked me because he kept thinking about the situation. So I'm suffering, going through this whole thing. I'm not knowing what to do. Fast forward to the rest of the night. I went to work still, bruised up and everything. When I got back home from my house, I see that Jerry placed my phones under some pebbles. So I got my phones back, but Jerry's gone, right? So at this time, I was going to Tampa again to work. And Jerry didn't have a place to go, so his dog was staying with me. So with me going to Tampa, leaving with my daughter, he was just like, you know, you leaving the crib anyway. I already packed out my whole house to go anyway. So he was like, I'm gonna just stay, you know, like, I don't care, like, if this, like, they wanted you to leave, whatever, this, that, and third. So Jerry is staying at the house. I get back from Tampa, I'm rounding up my monies because I'm like, okay, I got some money for me to get my head start. So I started at a new club. I hid in Pompano. I hid money inside my daughter's room, inside the Wi-Fi box. So this is money for me to pay for my move when I find a new apartment, right? So because, you know, the leasing office wanted me gone because of all the fighting. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. When this goes on, I'm working at the new club. I'm doing amazing there. One night, an important guest came inside the club. I cannot say who it is, but it's a certain status celebrity, and told the club owner, hey, can I dance this girl and you shut down the club? Like after I was like, I want to like pay you like to just, I just want her and her homegirl. So that night, the club closed at 2. I got home at like 6 in the morning. Like, we turned up, we drank, we danced the whole night. It was just turned up. And I'm like, you know what, at least I made the money that I really, really needed to get things done, like to do A to B. So I'm walking in the house. Jerry's going crazy. Jerry said, yo, you really a smut, bro. You're really a smut, bro. Look at the time you come in. I said, Jerry, me and you is not together. You don't have a place to go. I'm doing you a favor. So it's like, why am I answering to you? Why do I have to answer to you? We're not together. Like, it's like you just don't want to go away. Like, anytime I want you to go away, you're attacking me, this, that, and other. So Jerry said, you know what? I said I wasn't going to take stuff that I bought for you anymore. But since I feel like you hurt me, you hurt my heart, you broke my heart, now I'm taking everything. So he tries to take my laptop. He tries to take my phone. Like, he tries to take everything in my house. And at this point in time, my daughter, she always stayed in her room. She never she never was right there in the flesh to see, but she always heard what happened. And my daughter, she keeps everything aside, so she never told me if these things affected her. This particular day when he was fighting me, I was laying on top of my work bag, holding my chain and my money because he was trying to snatch my money that I made at work and my necklace and everything. I don't know what was wrong with him. It's like if we wasn't together, he didn't want me to have anything. So I'm laying down trying to protect myself, like, you know, bear hugging my bag and everything. And he snatched the necklace and runs out the door. So my daughter catches him like on top of me. Mind you, I was about to take a shower. So at this point in time, I don't have any clothes on. He's attacking me. I just got my towel on, butt ass fucking naked. So my daughter said, leave her alone. Get away from her. Like my daughter never got in my problem. My daughter said, leave her alone. Get away from her. You're stupid. Like, you're literally hurting her. Like, you're hurting her. Leave her alone. Go away. We hate you. Like, don't come back. Like, I never even heard my daughter talk like this. Like, she was really mad. So he run out of the house with my necklace. I took a candle. Boom! Busted. I took because I always have candles in my house, so I'm a really spiritual person. I took my other candle. Busted. Boom! He had a taxi already waiting outside. I took him by his hair. I'm holding the hair. Because me, you, and this taxi, we all just going to crash out. Nobody's going to know it. Give me my chain and give me my money. Like, don't play with me. So I got his hair, and the neighbors was like, oh my God. I said, call the cops. Y'all keep saying, oh my God, y'all never do me a favor and call the cops. Call the cops. I told my daughter, tell them, call the cops. So the cops finally come. I said, he got my necklace. He tried to steal my money. I don't know what's going on with him. He started telling the cops, she do fraud, she do this, da-da-da-da. He just telling the cops all type of things to try to get me in trouble. And I'm just like, he's lying. I don't know what he's talking about. Like, why is he trying to sabotage me? So the dog was going to jail with him. I told him, take his dog. So now the cops is like, you sure you don't want to take the dog, this and that? You know, you go animal control. I said, no, y'all taking him and y'all taking his dog. They're like, you know, she's bleeding. What happened? I said, he hit me, because he didn't. So now, the cop said, let me search you to make sure you don't have a chain. I said, because this is something of value. They searching him, and he don't got it on him, right? The other sergeant, police officer said, he take him into custody because he hit him. So they lock him up. When he moves, my chain is under his foot. He had a necklace all along. So I pick up my chain. I said, wow. That's why for months at a time, y'all didn't see me wearing my necklace, because he broke it. And it's like I was going through so much trying to find a new place. I didn't have extra money to just be wasted to just get a new necklace for my pendant. So with all of this happening, I managed to, the cops locked him up. The cops told his homeboy to come pick up the dog. They go about their business. And I move out the house and everything like that. And I literally had to move into an apartment with so much top security. Like, everything you do, you need a key, you need this, you need that, because I was so scared. And it's like, I don't even like to let nobody know where I live, because I never want to deal with that situation again. I never want him stalking me again. Like, this was a really, really crazy situation. Like, you never know who you're dealing with, and that's why I feel like you cannot really be dating people that you meet in the club as a dancer, as a bartender, because you never really know who they are. Like, a lot of people that come in the club, some of them are really in a desperate point in their life, and they're looking for a certain something, and like, it becomes like a fatal attraction. Like, they love you, but they want to kill you, they want to hurt you, like if they think about not being with you or somebody else having you. Like, it gets really freaky, like, for real. Like, it got really freaky. And it's like, that was not the last I seen of him. I seen him in the club after that. He had tipped me. But guess what? I never dated him like that ever again. Never. Never. And right now, I heard that he's currently in jail. So I'm like, you know, maybe this is why he hasn't been stalking me or pulling up on me. Wherever he is, I hope he finds peace. Because that was one person I really had to get away from. Like, I would take this man to the beach to cleanse, do spiritual cleanses to this man. He's still a dark, negative cloud in my life. Like, it was just too much. Too much. It was too much going on. So anyways, that concludes today's story time. Fatal attraction, type of crazy vibes. If you like the story, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if this ever happened to you. Like, do y'all think I was wrong in the situation? Do y'all think Jerry was wrong in the situation? Like, what y'all want me to talk about next? Like, what's up? Like, y'all let me know, because I'm just now starting back doing story times, because I know how much you guys love them in the past. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.